It's such a beautiful day today, just to relax, breathe in the fresh air, and just go and play my favorite game ever, the Isle. You know what I thought about? What would make the Isle way better than it is right now? And I came up with a few beautiful ideas I think you'd really enjoy. I think you would enjoy them so much, you would create a riot until they happen inside the game. Alright? Alright. First off, you know how everybody says the Isle is an AFK game where you just go in a bush and you don't do anything until you're fully grown? Yeah, well, I think that's a big part of it if you want to play like that. It's kind of boring, right? How many times I was a stego, I got my diet and I just went and sat in a bush and only came back to drink and then go back in a bush because all the action is inside the adult stage of this game, unless you're nested in. But anyways, who does that in 2024? Let's be honest, if you do it, you're weird. Well, this problem could easily be fixed if we added subway surfers whenever you sat down in game. Imagine you sat down, you press H in your bush expecting a very boring 5 hours of gameplay where you just grow and do nothing inside a bush. Well, you press H, the game detects you sitting down on those lumpy, very beautiful dead branches, and boom, on your right side of the screen, there comes Subway Surfers. The music starts playing. You aren't actually the guy from Subway Surfers. You're actually a dinosaur. Exactly, you're a dinosaur. You're basically a carno. And you know what's behind you? A T-Rex. And you know what you have to do? Go left between the trains, ride, jump. Oh my goodness, my ADHD 2-second span attention whenever I pitch H and the desire to go watch TikTok while I grow would be absolutely fulfilled by this interaction with Subway Surfers on the right side of the screen. Just tell me that isn't the most beautiful idea you ever heard in your entire lives. You can gather points, you can put onto mutations once you're fully grown by playing Subway Surfers in the Isle. Now that would absolutely extinguish my being bored. Yeah, I love Subway Surfers. It would make a lot of people happy. The second idea I had in my mind about the Isle and how I can make it absolutely the best game that ever walked this planet is that whenever you go in the sanctuaries to get yourself some mushrooms to eat, just imagine you go, you eat your mushrooms, and then suddenly out of nowhere you start to see things. Where every time you sat down you would have visions of the old legacy times where your friends were around you and you had fun and you were hunted and life just made sense. All of this while you sit next to the mushroom you just ate in the sanctuary, just making random noises like you're having the best time of your life. And then instantly you get up and you want to run and you run and the stamina just doesn't go down. You have infinite stamina because those mushrooms don't only give you happiness and that nostalgia and the power of being able to do anything, they also give you buffs. All right, buffs. I'm talking real buffs right here. All right, I'm talking unlimited stamina. You could run the whole island without getting tired. You could run forever. You could even run outside Gateway on water like Jesus himself into the mainland where the humans are and just punch them in the face because they left you on that island. Now imagine if this, bruh, this is one of the best ideas in this game. All right, if we don't add this, I don't know what I'm gonna do next time I go in the sanctuary. I'm gonna be depressed every time I eat the next mushroom as anything in this game. All right, walking inside the sanctuary is like walking in your freshly washed car, your fresh Ford from the year 2000. All right, it's fresh, it looks good, you go in there, but as soon as you eat those mushrooms you get out of your Ford and it's actually a Lamborghini. Oh my goodness. Now imagine that, a Lamborghini who can run forever. This will fix the stamina problems, it will fix everything in this game. All right, I'm telling you guys. The third thing I would absolutely love in the Isle is sound effects. Now sit down and listen to me. All right, sit down and listen to sound effects. Because sound effects would make this game one of the best games on the market. You know, maybe you're wondering, should I leave a bad review for the Isle? Should I leave a good review for the Isle? Well, after sound effects would get implemented in the game, trust me, just watch this clip and tell me yourself if they should or should not be added. What did I tell you? Exactly, what did I tell you? Sound effects would fix everyone's problems in the Isle. Everyone's problems. Boredom, you wouldn't want to sit down anymore in any bush ever. You would just want to go up and experience life with these new sound effects. You would go around memeing everybody because everybody knows a good meme after a hard day at work is just, it hits the right spot, all right? That meme that you see at 3 a.m. and after a very hard day of working and dealing with people that annoy you the hardest, you sit down in your bed at 3 a.m., you see that meme, and until 7 a.m. in the morning, you're laughing with tears in your eyes. Now that's what sound effects would do to alleviate our souls and even help with life itself. You know, everybody deserves a laugh. Everybody deserves to have fun. All right. So sound effects is like a gift from Dondi himself. If there's something in this game I would like more than anything in life, is sound effects. If you are with me, like this video right now and subscribe. The latest idea I had while sitting on my when sitting outside staring at the sun, I propose an idea that's very controversial yet very beneficial for some and very, very hard on others. Listen, you know how sanctuaries, you go inside of them and you just have to maneuver to the spaghetti noodle forest that's literally giving you a headache, and your dinosaur a headache as well because he has to bump his head on every single plant it sees with its eyes or doesn't see, because it doesn't matter if it sees it or not, it's still gonna bump its head on it. Yeah, I mean that noodle forest, spaghetti, pasta, that forest, remove it. Call Gateway, alright? Call the humans. We need to call the humans back on the island. Tell them, alright, we're sorry. We're gonna sign a contract. Come and remove all of these noodles from our land and we will never bother you again. And they come, remove them, and guess what? They're gonna put a field around the sanctuary, alright? A field, and small creatures, when they enter and they're being chased by a mean looking devilish Carnotaurus, guess what happens? I'm coming for you. Nuh-uh. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching on my ideas. I need sleep, alright? I need sleep. And I think you do too after watching this video. Alright, see ya boys.